Going to be interesting to see. Most likely is the Kazakhs being banned or picked because KLH is on the blue side. So the first pick and first ban is going to be very important. I mean, first picks are going to be important as well as the bans coming up. So right now, let's move into the champion selection screen right now to see what happens. And instantly we see
Twisted Fate banned by Kuala Lumpur Hunters. Whether for AHQ, whether they actually will continue on that side. There's Shen being banned out. What will Golden's reply to this? I think it would be pretty interesting if they're going to allow the Kazakhs pick up though. Because we did see that Kazakhs was brought down by Chowi's AB Kog'Maw. Whether AHQ would have learned that picked it up.
I think it works for Chowi only.
It only works for Chowi, not anybody else.
How Chowi plays Karma, it just works for Chowi only. It just fits his personal playstyle / his preference of all those things. And we see that Xiao Xiaofeng has been replaced by a Pillow right there. Not sure where did he go.
Not sure where did he go. No, in fact, I think he's just leaning back quite a bit.
While the chair is shaking.
Yep.
Okay.
So all we see of Xiao Xiaofeng is his pillow with hearts and looks like a hamster. But Lee Sin and Kale as well been made out. Golden State play a very good Kale. The last time around they did bring them the victory. So with Kale being pushed out here, it's not going to go into his favor. But still, Kazakhs is very much open. Looks like there's still quite a bit of discussion going on from the side of the KL Hunters. They are aware. Tainted was putting on his microphone. Just be able to communicate. And last couple of seconds, will they not ban anything?
Rise?
Oh, it's a Malphite. Okay. So let's see whether the response from AHQ is going to be, in fact, it's going to be quite a fast instant Kazakhs ban right there. So,
yep. So no one wants to see Kazakhs, but here we do see Tainted. Well, no, Golden's picking up Elise.
Most likely be Tainted once. He played a phenomenal Elise. Yes. So at least if they didn't get the cockroach, they got the spider. What will AHQ respond to this?
I mean, right now, Elise is one of the top picks and bans as well for a lot of competitions out there because she is hard to deal with. Over the damage output.
She's very hard to deal with, not only with damage output, for the fact that she has so much of CC and the escape from Repel makes her a phenomenal, force to be reckoned with. AHQ still has not even hinted at what they want to pick at, so it looks like a long discussion coming from them. Sona. And what would Sona be paired with? In fact, Sona is locked in, so Javan on the other end, okay. In fact, Javan is locked in. The other end, very quickly, Blitzcrank being chosen out there, possibly Nunu.
So might be a Nunu Caitlyn combo again. We have seen that Xiao Xiaofeng has seemingly favoring that setup.
Yep, it could be a Vayne as well on the other end. But we're going to see how well it is. I think a lot of people in the chat are saying that, oh my god, Xiao Xiaofeng is so cute.
Or for some people, do not want to see support Elise actually. So, I mean, support Elise is quite interesting.
It's quite interesting, true. Oh, but will Xiao Xiaofeng be playing Miss Fortune?
So this might be the AoE team call. If you take up Miss Fortune, you definitely actually want to pick up Mumu as well.
And you want to pick up something that can lock down people AoE. Malphite essentially been taken out, but the slow comeback from Nunu could benefit Miss Fortune. Miss Fortune already has her skill that allows her to increase attack speed, but wait, what? This is going to... They are just playing around with us at this point in time. Xin Chao top, Xin Chao jungle, what do you think? Looks like Xin Chao jungle?
Definitely Xin Chao jungle, unless Alice is going to mid, but these are the picks that can, throw people off.
Because Xin Chao could go top, Nunu could go jungle, and Alice could go mid at the same time. Or Xin Chao could go mid, Alice could go top, and Nunu jungle as well. So to throw them off, that's a very interesting combo, but very, very quickly, Irelia and Graves. AHQ looks like they have their perfect composition and they're going for it.
So it's going to be a Irelia jungle.
Irelia jungle?
Oh, you said you saw Irelia mid yesterday and also.
Yes, I saw a mid Irelia that did do quite well, just at the beginning level was a little bit difficult, but once she had 6, she had her Zephyr on, oh, she was ridiculously strong. Interesting what they're going to actually pick up here.
So against Graves, they definitely do not want to pick up Vayne, especially since the Sona and Grave combination.
Yes, they don't want to get locked down there for sure. I would like to see either a Caitlyn or a Severe. I think that will go pretty well.
I'll say most likely Caitlyn will be a better pick, definitely, in terms of poking down Graves as well as Sona. And there it goes. It just might not be But here we do see Carters as the last pick for
Ooh.
Golden's, most probably. Golden's playing quite a strong Carters overall.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty devastating for the fact that if Elise just catches anybody out there, Wall of Pain will instantly go down, and there's gonna be a lot of capturing. So we are looking at the different lanes here. It is, I'm guessing Sinchao jungle. So at least needs to cocoon anybody on top. Sinchao will be able to Audacious strike in. At the bottom lane, if anybody steps on a trap or an ice ball, Sinchao will be able to Audacious strike in. And in the mid lane, if the Wall of Pain does connect, it's going to be good. But Rise, I would say, is quite a counter to Karthus. So,
So let's just take a look at the swaps happening. Is it going to be a support Elise? Nope, we do see that. Yes, it is just going to be something very normal.
it is going to be normal. Support at least can pay off, but not 100% of the time. But this is going to be pretty interesting as we're going to go into the 3-minute waiting period. Golden's, in fact, taking exhaust.
That's interesting. It's quite normal for Carters to take exhaust.
I mean, I think he would have. I mean,
Especially against
I would
Rise.
prefer a revive teleport Karthus.
That's old. That's so old. Do not
No, I
mention
mean,
that
with
anymore.
Homeguard boots.
I don't hear anything.
Steel
No.
Baron with like ridiculous speed. You appear out of nowhere.
That works for Hackerim. You know, with Home Guard boots, Shirella, and you almost go spade. That's what
But then-
Civil HD does.
Run away everywhere.
Okay, that's enough. Enough of that. Long gone strategy does not work anymore.
But I mean, no teleport at the same time. A teleport Karthus would work pretty well as well, but we don't see a teleport. And on the other end, so Irelia with Ignite, Rise with Ignite, Graves with Ignite. So there's quite a number of Ignites on the air, but we do see 2 exhausts coming out from KLH. So most likely we'll be able to reduce the amount of damage that Graves is going to do. Caitlyn did pick up Cleanse. So
It's going to be very important for the clans because Irelia's going to dive in. Sona's ultimate, if it does hit the
or even if
Crescendo,
the Runic Prison coming out from Rise. A lot of different variations of CC, and I think from what we saw in previous games, Xiao Xiaofeng actually does quite a spectacular job
in positioning himself.
in positioning himself, being able to always 90 caliber net very quickly to safety, and I think he's showing us what really good Caitlyn should play, which I know I watch and I'd be like, if only I had that sort of timing. I know my AD carries normally are pretty bad, and like I see him play, I'm like,
Don't let him play AD if you see him in game. He's going to throw your game so bad, you're like, what the hell are you doing?
people mistake me for trolling. In fact, I'm just trying really hard, but
No,
it's
he
not
can't
that bad.
He can't make it, yeah. Don't let him play AD.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna
Let me
regret.
do everything else but AD.
I tried twice in a row and I regretted it wholeheartedly. It still reminds me, it still haunts me, those games. Those terrible games. But coming back to this, so in terms of charging in, we do say HQ does have an advantage. But in terms, but with Nuno's absolute 0 and Carter's as well, it's going to be
The defile area, there are a lot of negative zones around simply because if they do position themselves well, if anybody is caught within these 2 concentric circles, they are gone.
definitely.
Like, not only will they not be able to move from anywhere, the Wall of Pain is going to like create another obstacle away. It's going to be pretty devastating, but what I'm interested to know is that will Xin Chao gank bottom for the fact that it's a Sona there, and if the moment Xin Chao can audacious strike to Sona, that's the end of her.
Not really. It's still much, because overall, the Sona will be standing in a much safer position. Even the audacious strike does land, so to speak, the flash comes out instantly, like there won't be snowballs or follow-up damage. And if they chase a bit too far,
You're gonna get
Sona
under, the tower.
Yeah, under the tower, or Sona might choose to fight back instead, and Grace might score a kill instead. Because Grace early damage is still very strong with the buckshot,
That is very true,
especially
the
if they
buckshot.
charge their face. Yeah, but top lane will be much more viable to gank, so to speak.
Because of the cocoon, and we're going to see what's going to happening up there. Irelia though, okay, possibility. But we're going to see actually which route Xin Chao actually starts. That should be pretty interesting.
But more interestingly is whether this is going to be there's going to lane swap happen actually, which is something that I'm more interested to see right now for this game. Which will
And-
work in the favor for KLH. in my
Yeah, I mean,
opinion.
we just saw the Runes of Tainted once, and that is 20 magic pen.
Plus
like-
13 up.
Wow, that magic pen is going to rack faces. Every single, what's it called? Corrosive toxin? Is that it?
It's called Speed.
the spit by Elise. not only does it deal absurd amount of damage, especially if you are in human form, what happens is that if you deal with it, it knocks down more damage the more life you have, and in spider form, it gives more damage for the least life you have. So very early, having magic penetration on that is going to ensure that a lot of damage is being dealt out by Tainted Ones. And like you said, this could be a very early gank onto top, simply because if they are able to wither down at least, wither down Irelia.
I mean, yes, if this doesn't happen, wither down Irelia is going to be very easy, especially with since our Audition's charge as well as with the 3 talent strikes is an easy kill if the combo lands for self.
Yeah, once the third hit goes up and they fly up in the air, they should be able to bring it down, no problem. But on the other hand, in mid lane, if Javan does come in and catch Karthus out of position, it could spell disaster for Karthus as well. Karthus, the very slow moving man.
Really gonna call him a man when he's a skeleton?
Slash skeleton.
I mean, all these factors will come into play, but on my end, it's still be interesting to see if a lane swap does happen for the side of KLH against AHQ. This match right now, we're just going to move into the game as it has just begun. So this is...
We're going to see KL Hunters versus AHQ Esports, who shall be turning into girls at the end of this game.
Oh yeah, maybe I should suggest it to manager, just a guy.
Manager here.
Yeah, so you know, if KLH loses, he should make that picture as well to motivate them to perform better. As well as a little bad publicity is still good publicity.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. Everything is publicity. We are seeing the possible invade coming here. Very strong red hot rays will get spotted out. Oh my god, the flash strike. Oh, flash onto the other end though. Karthus now lay wasting on the other end. They will be able to spot him out. So they are not only low on flash, low on ignite at the same time. And what can they do about this? Looks like they will be able, KL Hunters will be able to go back and come back just in time. So
most probably HQ start with the red and then invade onto the blue.
Yeah, simply because they have watered there. So, but no, in fact, they are going to rush over to the blue. They do see it happening on the other side there. Golans is scurrying himself away from there, and Nunu as well. So both blues are watered. Wow. In fact, they are going for the red. AHQ, what in the world are you doing? Traveling the whole world?
It doesn't matter. No minions have spawned yet, so it's fine wherever they go or wherever they please. But here we can see this 5 men here, they all know about it for side of KLH, so they are actually going to counter the red first before going on to blue. So
everybody's countering everyone. They have not only gone to blue, they have gone to red, they have gone to the enemy's red. They have actually traveled to all 4 places. So very quick taken out of the race. On the other end, we do see the race being taken out. Irelia as well now going to possibly be engaging onto Golans. Was seen out there. Race has not been taken yet. So a little bit slow on the side of KL Hunters though.
I mean, it's
Kaelin actually Sasha Fong will be going to have a little bit of a head start there. So that's a good thing for him. Golans being pushed back into lane a little bit simply because he wasn't in lane. And with Tainted Ones, yup, he does get the red buff, will be able to run away. Tainted Ones transforming into spider form, so she does get the additional movement speed. So that should be good, but one is already getting poked up by Green Tea very quickly there.
And one thing to note, this is a side tip, you know, right now for the jungler, minions is very important for the junglers, so one way to counter junglers, so to speak, is if against AoE junglers, you leave 1 minion.
Yes.
But if there are single target junglers, you know, you just clear out the big one and leave the 3 small ones, so that it's going to take a longer time to clear off all the small things. So here we see Green Tea being very aggressive, being able to poke off Xiao Xiao Fong.
That's a good support right there. Not only being able to lay down the pressure so that Xiao Xiao Fong is unable to catch up in farm, but as well as keeping the other support low, so they are using out their pots and many of the other things as well. So I mean, good job there from the side of Green Tea. I like that Sona play a lot, in fact.
It's Sona, you like every play she makes.
I mean, not only Sona, oh, we do see coming in. Looks like Golans will be able the first one to go down. Like exactly what we talked about before this. It is, once Javan comes in, if the combo does land, that will immediately be taking him out. And looks like Golans will be brought down. Then now Javan moving up to the top. Even at the bottom, they're having a little bit of trouble very early on.
Definitely with the buckshot as well as Sona right there, it's going to do so much damage, they have to be very careful. But side thing to note would be that Karthus did have a ward at this area, but the room prison happened and then Javan instantly moved into position for the flag toss combo and totally caught Golden's off guard, even though he still had his ward there. So a slight, maybe misplay for the side of Golden. Not expected something like that to happen. But here we do see that in terms of being pushed onto the tower, it is aggression on the side of AHQ, but we can see that Xiao Xiaofeng is not missing any CS that he needs right now. Doing a very good job of farming everything and taking every single minion, making it count. So here on the bottom side, you can see that Graves is at a minion advantage of 10 CS, but it's not going to be so devastating. As right now, Xiao Xiaofeng is just slowly and steadily catching up. Quite a bit.
I mean, I do think that he definitely is able to catch up. I mean, Caitlyn can farm at power range, especially with the headshot being able to be pulled up. It does help out quite a bit, so yeah.
And here we do see at the side of top lane, a gank might happen. There it goes. Guys, they've been waiting for a long time. The knockup does happen. The slow happens as well as wow. The repel instant flash away by Tainted Ones right there, putting him to safe position. He did have to use a flash though, so it's gonna when the next time the gang does come, he might fall. So
I mean, Zhao is doing a very good job here of doing ganks. Sincha actually taking a little bit of the route of going up to farm just a little bit. And we're going to see actually what's going to happen. So, at the top lane, our Tainted Ones brought not really happy that they have such a large creep wave at his tower. At least he's not one of those champions that can actually bring down many
minions.
Yeah. So she will be missing out quite a few there, but with Irelia actually teleporting back, perhaps she can actually freeze out the lane and Irelia will be forced to move it a little bit closer. Yet again, Karthus is forced to go back and come back into lane. Losing out, actually not too much, just a little bit, but the first kill enables Rise to go get the Tear of the Goddess. So with the Tear of the Goddess, it's going to be very well into his favor because he's going to start taking that away, and Karthus is nowhere close to finishing his Catalyst, which is what Golden's, I think, favorite item is. Almost every match he gets a Catalyst.
Really. Here, you can see that since I was trying to gank, but opt to move back. Not sure why, because they don't have a ward time almost for me. Not sure whether the area was still warded. So right now, since I'm just gonna move back to farm into the jungle, for the side of HQ, actually quite a weird item choice. Jarvan actually going to go for Flowstone, most probably of upgrading it into Spirit Stone. Going to be interesting to see. Personally, for me, when I jungle, I don't really get Lantern anymore. I would try to get the Spirit of the Lizard Elder right now.
Yes.
Because it grants damage, true damage,
the
and
cooldown reduction.
Yes, it grants a cooldown reduction, which is something that's the most important thing in my opinion, and it helps out quite a bit overall. It's like a replacement for Brutalizer. Here we can see Price going to be very
look
aggressive.
At that, Tainted Ones flying with the hurt, but in fact, no, Price doing quite a bit of damage there, right back onto him. So I think in terms of trade-off, it's pretty fine. Just that the mini wave was favored to AHQ, so Tainted Ones didn't want to stay around too long. And he resulted with a little bit more extra damage as he was running away.
And not only that, at least you normally just want to trade 2 hits, which is from your skills. You don't really want to do auto attacks that much because, you know, Irelia does have the advantage of charging it and doing true damage onto
yes,
you.
The true damage is significant on quite a number of cases out here. But it looks like Ardi and Garnet Devil will be counter jungling, but will get spot out. Carter's coming on the other end. Will the Wall of Pain be able to catch them down? The Ice Ball does come out. Oh!
But Garnet Devil will definitely be able to get away very easily. He does have his boots as well. He has his combination to run out. And also on the side of Red Hot Race, actually upgrading to Majora's Claw first before getting boots. So I'm not sure why BKTs for their jungle Sinzao did that as well. So I'm not sure whether that is wise decision. In terms of clearing jungle, definitely. But in terms of mobility and helping out the lanes,
I think he needs the mobility more than be able to clear out the jungle, unless he wants to stay in the jungle quite a bit and only gank maybe when he's level 6 or so. But he already is at 5, and the additional move speed will help him out quite a bit. We do see that he looks like we'll be transferring the blue onto Karthus, and nobody's none the wiser about that, so that's good for him. Xiao Xiaofeng, 30 CS behind now.
It's being pressured out of the lane by Sona. And look at that, 72 CS and 73 going on to Grace, and on the side of KLH, the XXF only having 39 CS, just slowly stacking up and doing as much as he can.
I love the fact that Green Tea knows exactly Sona's range and is being able to, you know, poke him out every single time he moves slightly to range. Kerfu does come up, Prize being able to dash out a little bit, but Tainted once, yikes, every single time he moves in, that's not a good sign out there.
And this bottom tower is almost ready.
It's going to go down very soon. I would say maybe the next wave It's definitely going to go down. And what will Xiao Xiaofeng do then? Oh, repel.
Just avoiding 3 damage, but it's not going to jump anywhere. And here he turns back the Cocoon Lance with the help of his minions, going to put on the hurt onto Price, but Price seemingly going to build into Warmox. It's going to be interesting to see how 31 deals with this, because he did go for Tear of the Goddess first instead of going for spell penetration items, which is normally
Like
what he builds for.
Like Haunting Skies or something of that nature, which should be the way. It looks like we have very fast Dragon coming out here at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. So, oh wow, AHQ. I mean, KLH doesn't even know this. They could be suspecting this, but if they do come in time, it's going to be a little bit too late. So very early Dragon now being picked up. On the other end, and Karthus will be teleporting back. Javan would have come in and possibly make something happen, but nope, not this time. Xiao Xiaofeng. Oh, the ultimate does come off. He does not have plans.
He has plans actually, but he did not use it.
Oh,
he did not
does
think.
pick up one or two Sona. Does flash to the other side, and Mr. Elbis now in a world of hurt. Yet again, Karthus coming down. Karthus will secure the kill. Yes, Karthus does secure the kill. Javan coming on the other end there. They do not see Javan. Oh, in fact, they do see Javan now. Wallet's actually just going to go back, so maybe the tower should be safe. KLH should be able to come out back in time. But I think it was the right decision letting Karthus get the kill rather than either Nunu or Sincha getting the kill.
Definitely.
Because Karthus now will be able to get the additional goal, being able to put it onto whatever he needs to be built up there and be able to deal the insane damage whenever he does come out with Requiem.
Yes, much quicker as well. And overall, I think the Xiao Xiaofeng, he ought not to cleanse that or flash away, because he might as well have a chance of dying. So instead, he planned to be a bait just now instead.
Yep.
And so it'll be interesting things happening outside of KLH. Maybe XFF decided he would be the sacrificial lamb, because we do see that they did score 2 kills back onto ASQ for their aggression. So once again, blue buffs being taken. Oh, not yet, sorry. It was just the first blue onto Karthus. Just haven't expired yet because he got it a bit later.
Tainted once and Price going head to head yet again. Repel gonna come down, land onto Price again.
Yes.
And Price actually doing quite a bit of hurt onto Tainted once, not only being slow but being stunned earlier before this. And I think it's just a matter of time for Elise to actually just get up there. She is losing out in the trades here, but not too far in CS actually, just about 10. And with this wave out there, she should be able to gain back the 10. So
very easily. So she has opted to go for a sustained fighting lane against Irelia instead of going for aggression. You can see that she always has a lot of pots back into the base, as well as using spells to farm up.
Did you see what happening at the bottom there? Both of them planted ping one, both of them were rushing for it. And it's a continued planting on ping ones. The fight for vision is very important in this world.
Definitely, especially after you get the side ward, it's time to just buy ping wards or the vision wards.
Just get free 10 gold everywhere you go. You have to clear up, but yep, the tower does go down. Walan's taking a lot of damage right there. I don't know how worth it was for him actually to go that close to Graves and be able to get the damage. But I like the fact that Caitlyn and Nunu is always going back and getting the golem. So even though they are pushed out in lane and they don't have a tower anymore now, they still are able to get some farm and some experience from the golems at a very, very safe distance. But RD here possibly gonna make something happen. Tainted once. Might get caught out here, but no, in fact, he does back off.
He's playing very safe. And he does have extra fortitude on him as well, making sure he has the extra health as well as make him more durable in trading hits from.
Just a little bit extra damage as well, just a smidgen more. But Javan already with Giant Spell, okay. Pretty understand that. We see Roll of Ages almost being completed on the Karthus, so just a matter of time there. For at least look at the damage.
Yes, the instant burst coming out, taking out Walan so quickly. Here you see Golden's doing the exhaust onto RT, doing a lot of damage, but RT with his extra movement speed did dodge the laneways at the end. If not, Karthus might be able to put in more pressure and going for the kill with Requiem.
Yep, Requiem was up at the same time. I think he wanted to definitely bring it out as low as possible. Even if he did die, he would be able to Requiem back and get killed, but this time around, it did not happen, so Karthus is forced to move back yet again to his base. No, in fact, it looks like he will be getting his blue first.
But Rai's gonna put on more pressure. Ooh, a bit weird though for this wall for the side of KLH. Not sure why it's right there. I thought it was a wall from AHQ, but maybe it's misplanted.
It could be very well misplanted at the same time, but it looks like on top, Irelia did move back. The farm is back to even again, but Irelia comes back with a giant spell. So even if at least wanted to trade now, it's going to be even more difficult. We do see at the bottom there, a lot of action in the jungle.
Yes, with the tower being taken down, the dragon being down, so objectives on the side of HQ has been completed. They're just going to look for kills, be aggressive.
Looks like it's going to be a pincer move. In fact, Carolina does push him away out there. Does jump onto RD though. RD possibly going to go down. RD has not very much to run, and in fact, RD will go down to Golans. So a trade 1-for-1. Jungler get taken down, but looks like the turret will be taken down at the same time. Ultimate will come off by Caitlyn. Headshot does launch out there. They do lose a tower though, so
But here we can see the the whole team of KLH is back into the mid lane. They might opt to push in for the mid tower. The cocoon missing right there, but the pokes coming out from for all the champions outside of KLH is doing a lot of damage, so they might...
Definitely, their pokes are very, very strong out there. Xiao Xiaofeng being very wary of what's going to happen. We do see Aurelia moving in already. The pings does show that she's out there. The layways also will secondly reveal her. Sona now being caught out on the other end. And Tainted one's going to go down to Garnet Devil. Garnet Devil does not go down. Xiao Xiaofeng doing a good job of being able to bring down now. Attacking onto Price, but the other side, the Tainted one's going to be very low. Requiem does come out on the other end there. Price jumping onto Xiao Xiaofeng, coming in red hot race. 3 talent strike will be able to push him up on the other end. Xiao Xiaofeng will be able to bring him down. No, Carters gets the final kill on the other end, and Graves will be teleporting back. Xiao Xiaofeng still in pursuit. RD has come back alive and is still coming for him. We are seeing red hot race still in pursuit of Mr. Albis out there, so they do know that Golems is out there, so Xiao Xiaofeng might be able to make something happen. Red hot race needs to move in first. The secondary pokes does come out there. Will be able to get him. Yes, shutdown does happen. Not being able to make anything happen on the other side was RD. So very good engage coming from the side of Kuala Lumpur Hunters. Made a lot of things happen. Sad that Nunu got taken down, but everybody else who needed the kills got the kills.
Yes, I mean, they are stacking up on the goal. It still gets the 2k difference right now, even though they do have 2 towers down as well. The dragon taken away from them. They are slowly getting back the advantage, especially the shutdown goal, just immensely increasing the money on the side of KLH. And here we see that there is a Berserker Grease as well as a Bloodthirster already on XSF. But here, AHQ, after the whole fight, they did come out more healthy, so to speak, because they just died later on. And now they're just going to move back into taking down the dragon. So here, we see the Warmox building built on into Aurelia already. Do not even need boots, just use Warmox and 2 Drum Blades, no problem at all.
Dash in, never dash out. Double Haunting Skies. Not only do we have it on Carters, we also have it on Elise. So double Leandis Stormont.
Definitely. They will do a lot of damage onto Warmox, definitely. And here we do see Jarvan's going to complete his Warmox soon as well. So interesting plays overall by both sides of the team. But who is going to come out on top is yet to be seen, even though we do see there is a slight advantage for the side of AHQ because they did take the dragon. So it's now at 3.5k, but still overall damage is about quite similar.
They're going to get caught out here. They are on Blood Ball. They are running away. 90 caliber net away, please. Walens will be taken down. Yep, he will be the sacrifice for Xiao Xiaofeng to get away out there, but wow.
Did I see wrong or did I see 23 go onto Graves? So the kill went on to Graves?
Apparently so.
Wait, maybe I saw it wrong, but I'll go on. Here we see a trade happening on top. The one's taking quite a bit of damage and hurt an aggression from Prides. But he is still going to be quite fine in my opinion. He just needs to bait out the fight under the tower.
Under the turret, land a proper cocoon and be able to line still back in spider form. Should be pretty good, but Mr. Albis and Sona at the bottom there, green tea, very, very commanding position. Xiao Xiaofeng can't do much at all.
And I like how HQ is doing this. They're just constantly putting pressure on the side of KLH. Now that they then travel out after they've taken down the mid turret as well as the bottom turret. So they're going to leave the fight for the top lane to be a 1v1. And Price is doing a very good job of holding on and winning it
Price
out.
will bring down this turret. He can continue auto-attack it. At least won't come back in time here. In fact, does miss the cocoon out there. Price does bring down a turret. So this is now 3 turrets to 0. About a 5k goal lead now. And Red Hot Race possibly going to get caught out here. Oh, goes on this Xiao Xiaofeng. Xiao Xiaofeng does 90 caliber 9 away. Nice. This is strike coming off from the other end there. Does get caught. Xiao Xiaofeng will be able to cleanse that away, but Walan's most really going to go down right there. Mr. Albis taking a little bit of the turret, and Cartus is going to come in here. Will he be able to clean up? Tainted one's going to meet into Price on the other end. That ultimate does come out from Caitlyn. Headshot onto Mr. Albis. Bring him a little bit low, but they aren't able to connect with any single kill. In fact, look at the ward coverage coming from AHQ. They have wards everywhere in the bottom jungle.
The top side is going to still a 1v1. Just the wards are out right there for them to duke it out. for the side of
looks like Nathan
Nathan
wants
wants
to be able
his
to
sprites.
bring out the top turret with his spider links and be able to increase the attack speed. But no, it looks like he won't actually be able to bring it
Not
down.
in time, but low enough. When the next wave, he should be able to do it well if he wins a fight against Sprites. So the Cocoon missing once again, so Nathan one is forced to move back.
Once with the explosive spiders does go in and connect just a little bit more, but it's okay. It's one thing to have the tower brought very low, so you can go take it whenever you want to.
And here Graves with a buckshot, he does steal the Ray Buff and quick draws
Wow.
over the dragon pit right there.
The amount of wards is ridiculous, and now we have Green Tea with an Oracles as well. This is one Fed Zona.
Yes, it's going to totally negate the overall sight for the side of KLH right now. They're just going to be so aggressive and just walk into the jungles, and there's jungle area.
But they have 5 wards in the bottom side. That's ridiculous.
No, it's what you need. If you
Yeah,
want to be aggressive, especially for the bot, for when you're. This is a lot of times, when you're winning, you throw away the advantage because you don't have enough wards. At the same
Yeah.
time, you try to push out. You want to make sure your team gets in favorable positions, but your team doesn't.
Oh, Garena Devil
Should
on
we
the
say
other
the
side.
ward does
That's
get planted, and here we-
fine taken.
That wasn't even a smite. It was just a spear.
Oh, it
Red
was just
Hot
a spear.
Race.
That is true.
Wow.
It was just a spear. Red Hot Race will go down to this. Wow.
Instantly taken down, burst down just like that. And this is one of the reasons why people favor Rise so much in this current meta, so to speak, because he is tanky by himself. He does have the free spell when with his ultimate up, and he just does a lot of damage.
I mean, there's a lot of damage. That is very true. The Wall of Pain used as a defensive wall. In fact, Xiao Xiaofeng is still quite behind. Not only in terms of CS, but in terms of itemization, we already do see that Grace has gotten another BF sword. Very fast into an Infinity Edge out there, and Caitlyn's still on Zeal. So once you finish Static Shift, maybe able to push out the lanes a little bit more. But what KLH needs is a massive team fight to go in their favor. It looks like Tita wants to be able to go down yet again. Very, very quick repel on the other end. That does come down onto Garena Devil, but will be flashing away to safety.
Instantly. And very quick response right there.
Very, very quick response. Very good job there. Cocoon does miss yet again. Always a little bit out of
Range,
range.
yes.
Just by a little bit.
If the,
just by a
the spider
hair.
moved back to the minion, then the minion directly moved back to the champions. It was quite weird for the movement right there. I thought it would hit. Here we go once again. There he goes. Spider's finally landing. We see one spider land. And
One
here with the
spider
traps being planted out for the side of Caitlyn, to stop them from pushing in. Price taking a tower hit right there. And here Java just sticks on the trap. The layways does happen. The ice boss, the pokes are coming out for KLH. The Cocoon hits onto the minion. If you hit onto Price, it will be so devastating. They will do a lot more damage onto him. Definitely.
They will be able to pour damage onto him, that's for right. But Red Hot Race is falling way behind. He's still at level 10, and they need him either to be tanky or to be damagey enough. He is neither at this
I mean,
point.
he does have the extra HP, but he just does not have the Warmox yet in terms of
I mean, it
regeneration.
doesn't have walls, but I mean, in terms of the other team, like, just not enough. Their Pride's going there, taking every single trap except for one. So, once again, Cocoon did miss out there. The tower will go down right there. Cataclysm coming in, Wallace got very low. He not even be able to use Absolute Zero. Data was going to repel yet away. Red Hot Race going to possibly make something happen. Elbix does get taken down. Garena Devil is brought very low, but RD coming in, taking out massive amounts of damage. Headshot does take him up. Pride's now on pursuit. Xiao Xiaofeng does not have any other mana to make anything happen, but it's a good thing that Xiao Xiaofeng got the shutdown goal and all the additional kills.
But still, as the AD carry, he is standing in a very good position in terms of poking over the wall because Caitlyn does have a higher range.
Yes.
But still, he's not doing enough damage for the team, and his team is not really doing
Oh, look at that.
tanky
Grace
now.
picking up
That
Infinity Edge at the same time, so he will be able to farm up.
Did you say Grace got Infinity Edge?
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I saw it wrong. I thought it was completely static shift because I saw the Ares Blade, but nope, he got the Infinity Edge and then the Ares Blade, so
Yep,
sorry, a
that
bit
is
confusing.
No worries right there. So Sincha finally has his Warmox now. No much itemization build on the side of Elise and Carter's yet. So it looks like they are saving up quite a bit. In fact, like, I'm just going to have a quick check, and in fact, Carter's has 1.5k. It looks like he was going to a needlessly large rod straight away.
That's really what he needs right now, the overall damage output.
Caitlyn has 1.8k right in her pocket, so that's a good thing. She's going to go back. Pickaxe, a dagger, not sure what you're building.
I mean, she doesn't need to complete the Phantom Dancer because she does have the Blood Boy from Valence, well, from Nunu, but that's if he stays alive. And we did see just now he did not stay long enough for the Blood Boy to last out through the fight because he got burst out instantly. So definitely something that Valiance needs to do is just stay alive right now for the AD carry and Blood Boy. Remain the Blood Boy into XSF for all times.
Yeah, but I don't know, with the whole dagger plus pickaxe, and he still has 900 gold with him. I mean, he has 1,100 now with him. So not sure what he's thinking out there. They don't really have a watch showing that what's happening at Baron. Looks like the dance has begun, and in fact they have started doing Baron already, so KLH will be able to respond to this. It looks like they are moving in that direction.
They're being afraid that
it is now quarter life. They are going to be a little bit slow. The Baron will be taken down. Yes, the Baron is taken on the other end there. Looks like they released with something, a red hot race. Yet again, look at the amount of damage being dealt out there. This will be a complete ace. Oh no, Xiaoxiao escaped.
Xiaoxiao still is escaping right there into the back once again, moving away.
Amazing escape artist.
Keeping himself alive for the team, so to speak. But right now, with him being alone, it's not going to be enough.
Anything happen with him alone. I mean, they are not low, neither are they squishy enough for him to make any sort of thing happen. So he's going to go to the bottom turret. They are going to take out the mid turret. AHQ, very commanding position right now. 12k goal lead. Better thinking now, are they going to try to make the final push on the other end? All members of KL Hunters are about to come out, so it looks like they just will be taking out the inhibitor. If they were there only 5 seconds earlier, they could have possibly made something happen.
Nope, nothing's gonna happen.
I mean,
definitely, but still, overall, the Red Hot Race, they have the smite up and ready, but HQ was very certain they will be able to take it down quick enough to damage. And overall, one thing was that KLH was being very wary. They didn't want to be camped by AHQ. You did see they spent a lot of time before they enter into the area right there. Yep, for the river. So definitely one thing the HQ did very well was the whole extra rewardings, extra awards, and then timing for the Baron. Just took it down. Easy as that.
What do you think about Ryze getting Spirit Visage?
OP, of course.
Spell them, then Spirit Visage on top of it, heal tons and tons of life.
Not only the healing has been increased, it does give you your Negaton's Cloak, in fact, for the magic resist, but against Tainted ones as well as Golden, there's a lot of damage negated. And right now, for the extra cooldown reduction be something Ryze needs with the Glacier Shot, with his passive, and well, he actually went for Mana Mune.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get Muru Mana soon, and that's
there he goes. It's just as you said, he gets it. I mean, some players have been opting to go for Archangel stuff because sometimes if you fight against Kha'Zix, you might want to have the extra.
Well, there is no Kha'Zix.
Yeah, there is no Kha'Zix here. Yes.
I mean, at least it's no replacement for Kha'Zix. Leandry Stormman does get completed. Golden's already has his needlessly large rod. The final build-up is still very lacking. If you look in terms of the whole goal difference out there, Xiaoxiao doing a good job having 9k gold at this point, but is falling way behind compared to Graves. Graves with 13k, so that's a 4k goal lead out there.
So much kills,
and that's coming from the 7 kills out there. Not only that, it's all the additional assists as well.
And the Dragon and the Barons being taken down by the South AHQ. So far, KLH has not managed to take any single Dragon. No objectives taken.
Does make look at how fast Red Hot melted away. And Tainted once trying to make something happen, going to jump to the other side. Requiem does come down, but look at RD spell vamping himself away. Triple kill already. Will RD go in for the Quadra? Yes, he does get the Quadra. Will he get the Penta? No, he's running on the other side. Repel away. Oh, in fact, Tainted once runs on the other side, does manage to get the kill, but it gets taken out. Looks like this will be GG. They are quite amount of time away. Red Hot Rays so under level. Not enough life, not enough damage for this point in time of the game.
I mean, in comparison to Javan, definitely. Javan has not only a Warmox, he does have Spirit of the Ancient Golem as well.
Right, I mean, look at Irelia. Not only Warmox, he has a Phage and Hex Drinker as well. So there's a lot of damage and durability coming out from the side of AHQ. What I would say a lot of things that KLH was lacking was severely in their jungle, because the jungle presence wasn't felt at all.
Yeah, Red Hot Race.
The ganks were not landing. It wasn't successful ganks, let alone successful kills of the ganks.
The only time, remember, there was a gang was at the bottom lane, but that was because AHQ went aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a bit weird.
But other than that, it was like very passive, and it wasn't as if he was farming the whole time in the jungle. It was for the fact that he was just, kind of like,
sure what to do, I think.
I'll go to your lane to help you, but then, the bottom lane needs my help, so I'll travel all the way back. But we're going to go into the score screen. We just see the itemizations and the total goals that they had. 105k. Yikes.
You know, just always look at
Yikes
the
is the word.
no, but you always look at the support goal definitely, and Green Tea has 8.6k, and he beat out most members from South KLH except for Caitlyn right there. So when the support does have that much money, there's something wrong.
Once as well.
Yeah, but not only that, right now, always this is something I want to emphasize. Right, please change this because you can see, even though with the jungle updates, with more gold coming in early stages, you can see overall gold gain by the jungle and support is the same, and that's because the support does have the extra Philosopher's Stone.
Exactly. I mean, just look at the amount of gold that Red Hot Race gets. 6.2 is only 1.2k more than the support had. That's not a very big difference at all. And he did have 3 kills and in addition. So, oh wow.
Something very important right now is a lot of junglers will mention is that if you are going for the gang, please make sure you go for the kill. If not, you're wasting time.
Exactly. I mean, if you can't land a kill, don't come in. Because it is definitely better for you to just stay in the jungle and farm it up.
Yeah, so the timings of the jungling right now for the counter ganking to come in the same lane, you need to make sure you're doing it right.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna
or else you fall back very, very quickly, which is why I'm able to climb the ladder.
Really? Really now?
Jungle.
Really now?
People at the 1.1, 1.2 range don't know like when to do it. So yeah, again, take advantage of that just for a little bit.